Hey! So when you were moving, that's the thumbnail that Facebook grabbed, not the one you did a few seconds ago.
That's how it go.
So work on that. How you doing, baby? Are you in a good mood?
You just asked me that.
Yeah, but they don't know the answer.
That's true.
Yeah, we're doing a show. I don't know if you never heard. It's episode 57 of the Marriage Go Around podcast.
57?
57.
The fade is out?
The fade is out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marriage Go Round with Tanjareen and CT. It's episode number 57. We're here on a Wednesday because the word wed is in Wednesday. We got married on a Wednesday. We met on a Wednesday and worked together for over 2 years on Wednesdays doing radio. Let's see who was in here before we got in here, and then we'll let you know what type of show this is, and we will get started. Go ahead and hit the hearts and all the positive emojis underneath these videos. We're broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Hey, let's get a thumbnail now. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Thank you, thumbnail guys. No, baby, I just love seeing your face.
You can see my face with the glasses.
No, baby, they block it. Autumn Reed was here a couple hours ago.
And
she
that's
says,
how Clark Kent isn't known as Superman.
I know, it's like glasses, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's just this big old nerd that I could never recognize as the person who just saved me from this building I fell off of. Autumn Reed says, you think I wanted this? It just happened. Just happens to be the realest relationship podcast ever. Let's go, MGR. Pew, pew, pew.
Reed, what up?
Appreciate you. Keena Keen was right after that saying, we ready. Hashtag Team Tanjareen. Hashtag Team Reen. Jordan Taylor says, can't wait. This is going to be fun. Isaac Woodruff, bring it. CPT, I tell you, Domingo trip. I tried, man. I tried. Is it related to Guy Trip? Domingo trip?
That would make sense, unless it's Guy Trip with a different name.
All right. Well, I want to shout out Guy Trip.
I want to shout out Guy Trip
because he sent us some money when we weren't even broadcasting.
Thank you so much, Guy
It was
Trip.
a pleasant surprise. I look at my cash app. My voice is going high like I'm lying. I look at my cash app. He sent me a whole $25, and then he sent my baby some money too. So Guy Trip, these kisses are just for you. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen CT tree.
Thank you, man.
What do you give? CT clap?
That does not sound right. You give CT clap?
Well, that's what you used to call it.
The CT clap?
Yes, you used to say that when you were live streaming. I didn't make it up.
I have no memory.
Wow, babe. It was just a couple years ago. Remember when we had a pandemic? Well, you want to
pandemic?
Oh, my bad. That slipped out. You want to give him a let me hold you hug?
Why did you say slipped out like that?
I don't know, baby.
It slipped out.
Oops. What's up, Zay Rogers? Ashley White said, slay, Tanjareen. Thank you so much.
We would have started at 4. I had to use the facility. I was like, perfect. We're going to start at 4. And then my stomach was like, hey, man, let's have a conversation.
Uh-oh. Well, thank you for oversharing. We appreciate that. That's
not
says,
oversharing.
Booby alert. Booby alert. Boobies all on the screen. You know what? I slit this top a little bit. And apparently, it was more than I realized.
The chest did the rest.
The chest did the rest. Hi, my mommy's watching.
Barbara.
Hi, mommy. Happy Marriage Go Round Day. Oh, I see somebody in the green room, but I don't know if he's wearing any clothes. So it looks like he's topless, so I'm probably not going to go to him.
Get you a shirt.
Yeah, he's out of here. All right, Domingo Trip is Guy Trip. Okay, thank you, Domingo Trip, for the cash outs for both of us.
Guy Trip.
Hella pause. I don't want no clap, CT and Tanjareen.
Yeah,
I don't think we ever had CT clap on Team CT. You guys, he used to say that when he was on streaming on Twitch.
I didn't say.
What's the difference? The word team in front of it?
It does
It's
help.
still CT clap.
No.
Give him a CT clap.
No.
Give CT clap. No, don't give CT clap. All right, here we go. Time to ride the marriage go round. All right, you guys. So, like I said, this is episode 57. Let's get into the theme song. Then we'll talk about what we've been up to since last Wednesday. And then we will take your questions, which I already have 2 or 3 in my Discord under the Marriage Go Round channel that I'm going to read and we'll answer as a family. And then whatever my baby wants to talk about. And we can get to some of the older memes that we didn't get to a while ago. Watch Family Time as y'all speak. Thank you, Mike. I hear it comes on in rotation a lot. I'm getting a lot of people tagging me in stories of that show on my Instagram. So thank you guys for watching. And that's why we strike, because you guys watching it is not making us any richer. All right. You ready for the theme song? We've done choreography. We've worked on choreography for 2 weeks in a row.
You still want to do the theme song?
Oh, thank you, Kent, for sending 200 stars. This app doesn't show me what you sent, but amazing people like Ashley White let me know. Kent, these kisses are just for you. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree. Stars are activated on Facebook. Super chat and super stickers are activated on YouTube. And of course, the cash apps are always open. I'll show you what they are. Thank you guys for the stars. There you go. CT is dope on all platforms. His hashtag is Team CT Entertainment. And mine is just on the screen. Hashtag Tanjareen. You ready? Did you have time to rehearse while I took that break? You ready? Y'all skin looking nice out here. Thank you, Lexi Legs.
Thank you.
Hulk Hogan's brother, Matt WWE Galligan. Maybe it's a compliment to all the work you've been doing in the gym.
Today's biceps again.
He got Tripp said he good. He don't want you to clap.
Hey, I respect it. I respect it, bro.
Biceps. Woo. Okay, here we go. My baby out here getting diesel. You ready? Okay, remember it's right first, then left, and it's 1, 2, double it up. The other way, double it up. That was a fresh recording. Okay, here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round. Because it's married things and things are rough. Married things and things are rough. The Real Relationship Podcast. Braka, braka, braka. That was pretty good. I saw you go the wrong way, but you corrected. You self-corrected right in the middle of it. That's what a professional dancer would do.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, you are a professional entertainment. You're in the union. Friend of the
I
show.
am that. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Scale of 1 to 10. How was his choreography and singing for the intro song, you guys? How did he do? You okay? You feeling better?
You know what's funny?
What's funny, baby?
You don't care about anybody but yourself.
Baby,
I'll tell you, every week,
props.
I hate doing that. And every week you say, all right, it's time. You ready?
Look at that. Bandersnatch is giving you applause. The Larry's theme song is always, you got the rhythm, Jordan Taylor says. Kit Taylor says 10.
You got the rhythm.
Look at that. 10 from Ken. 10 from Zay. Look at that. One more.
You got the rhythm.
Hey, he's in a great mood. Look at that. Cuzzy Jr. giving you all the love stars.
Thank you, guys.
Some of those should be the color Tanjareen, Cuzzy. Tangerine colored hearts for me, blue hearts for him, the crown for him, the tangerine emoji for me.
It sounds like somebody's hugging him. Cuzzy
Jr. So good to see you. High 9s on the performance, Autumn Reed said. Yo, give me your own team. 1,000 because CT is truly dope, Cobra said.
Thank you, Tay.
Got to love it. 10, Tank says.
Ashley White just blessed you. Look at that. I just came through on the top.
Yeah, I was going to open it over here. But
I didn't know.
Emperor Kev says he gives us our favorite emojis. Hey, Cuzzy, what's up with that pillow?
Cuzzy.
Oh, my goodness. Love the octane. What are you rocking, CT? He's hiding his. What's on the end of your chain, baby?
Subscribe to everything.
Oh, okay. Let me find the Cash App that just got a notification coming through. Oh, snap. It's from Ashley White. She sent another dub. Girl.
Young dub.
Says blessings to you and CT. So that's 10 for me, 10 for you.
Oh,
Ashley White, thank you so much for sowing seeds onto this Tangerine and CT tree. These kisses are just for you. Mwah, 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 mwah. I really appreciate you, Ashley White. You just be breaking us off. And I still ain't got it, Brad.
No nudes.
You want Ashley to send nudes?
Huh? What have you been up to?
What am I gonna do with you? What have I been up to?
They're just so perky.
They are nice. They're nice and full.
The only person that I know with full perky joints like that is you.
Thank you. You saw him getting ready for the compliment because he always compliments me. That's one thing I can say about my baby. Fellas and ladies, if you're in a relationship, make sure you're letting the person know how much you appreciate them. Make sure. This man tells me every day he loves me, gives me some kind of compliment on my physical appearance. If I do something that I do every single week or every single day, like the laundry, he will thank me every single time. Thank you for doing the laundry every single time. He knows I'm gonna do the laundry. I do the laundry every 4 days, but he says it. What are you saying? Like if I
don't know you're gonna do it.
I mean, it's gotta get done.
Every week is a surprise to me. Well, that's why I say thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you appreciating what I do.
Yeah, you don't know when that stuff is coming, man. You don't know if that stuff is coming. You know, I was last night. What is a bad example? But last night we both cooked together, and as you were going to sleep, and I was like, because when we're watching TV in the living room, she'll be like, "All right, so I'm gonna just sleep on you right here." I'm like, "No, when you fall asleep, TV is over. I'm going down to play my game, and you need to go to the room to go to sleep." So last night I tried to get her up to go to the bedroom, and she was like, "Well, are you gonna put the food up?" And I was like, "Yeah, I will." And she was speechless.
I know, because you never do, and I was really proud of you. Because what happens when I fall asleep on the couch, when it's time to go upstairs to the living room, I don't just go up and fall asleep. I'm upstairs to the bedroom. I don't just go up there and fall asleep. I look around and go, "Oh wait, we didn't take care of the kitchen." We meaning me. So I started to put the food away, rinsing the dishes, at least putting them in the sink because I know I don't feel like washing the dishes at like 2 a.m. But he put the food in the fridge for me, and I was able to go straight upstairs. And what did I do? Watch 2 episodes of a new show because I knew you didn't want to see it till it was time to binge it. But anyways, I love Bomb.
What
My
show was
hubby
it,
daily.
Elise?
Oh, I love Bomb. My hubby daily. I guess I can't say.
Oh, you can.
I will say that
You
it takes
can.
place in Chirac.
Oh, yeah. I'm not watching that until it's time to binge.
Exactly. So there we go. Frances loves Bombs, her husband, daily. And same, Tanjareen, same. Lexi Lex says, T-Hawk says, I'm like that too, CT. I have to show my appreciation. I'm glad to hear that.
I just love that the guys before me set the bar so low.
Woo!
I'm so grateful for that. I mean, she would tell me stuff like she would be cooking for her exes and they wouldn't say thank you. And I'm like, I tell strangers at restaurants, thank you for bringing me my plate, let alone the woman that's cooking for me. I can't tell her thank you. The audacity of a man or a woman to be brought a plate of food that they did not have to cook or separate and be brought to them and them not say thank you is crazy to me.
I'm glad the bar was low so that I could appreciate you too, baby.
Yeah, the bar was low for you too. Like there are several things that I did not experience until you.
Yay, that's why we're together and we still together.
She's teaching me Spanish on the low, little by little. Poquito. What would you like to hear?
You know 2 sentences. Give us the 2 sentences.
Well.
And do that voice that you do.
Oh,
we're back.
Are we back?
Now we got to put a thumbs up if you can see us because it looks like the internet went out for a second and then came right back. And it looks a little bit choppy. Give me a thumbs up. Lexi Lex says, what happened, y'all? Can y'all see me put that? Let's see. That's so weird. Thumbs up. Zay says we're back. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you, Zay. I don't know what that was. Lexi Lex says we're back.
Habla más despacio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Habla más despacio.
That's one of the sentences.
Slow. Can you please slow down?
There's no please in it.
There's no please. Por favor, habla más despacio.
Oh, look at you.
Can you please slow down?
Okay.
Give you a little something else, a little razzle dazzle. Of course, bueno. Bien. Bien is good. Bueno is good. Bien is well.
Good job.
Yeah. And then this is what I've been saying to her for the past couple of weeks, which is ¿Qué pasó, señora Binks?
No, but you gotta say it the way you say it.
¿Qué pasó, señora Binks?
He just came home saying that to me one day, and I don't know why. Maybe his new side chick is Latina, but he just kept, Señora Binks, ¿qué pasó? And I was like, why is he talking like this?
Señora Binks. But the reason, first of all, I should be so lucky to have a Spanish. I'm sorry. Some things just stay thoughts. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
But no, it just popped in my head one day. I had never heard it before, and it just said it. And I was like, what does that mean? And then she said it means how are you? Senora is, of course.
And we don't know what that other word is you're saying. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell them that.
What have you been up to since we last did our show? Because we already have someone in the green room ready to talk to us. Oh, let me tell you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is a relationship show. So please keep your questions and comments about relationships. This is a live podcast. We are giving advice, but we're also taking advice. Yes, we're a real life married couple. We're not just doing sketches. I know some of you are late on that information, but we're not perfect. We've been together 9.5 years.
We've argued on air.
We've argued on air a lot. They actually prefer when we argue, but we're here to learn and
we're not gonna do that no
grow
more.
together.
Tanjareen told me about myself.
Oh, well, I'm glad it helped. But we're here to
learn. You said it like you're not Tanjareen.
Hey, babe, you spoke to her as if I wasn't her as well. So I joined in the way you said.
Oh, that was dope. I like how you did that. You spoke to her as if I wasn't her as well.
Anyway,
that's very funny.
Elijah, I missed you, Tanjareen. I appreciate you, Elijah. I'm right here talking about his side chick is Hispanic. Lexi Lex, I'm just saying, he came home.
I said I should be so lucky, Lexi Lex.
Yes.
If I had a side chick and had one that was Hispanic.
That's lucky?
I said I should be so lucky.
So that's lucky?
If I had...
You're making it worse.
Okay.
Shut your trap.
Got it.
Anyways, guys, all I'm trying to say is keep your questions and comments related to relationships and be pleasant. Try not to curse, and be respectful to anybody that decides to click the link that's in the description and wants to get on camera and talk to us about their relationships. Because as you see from the video I just posted on Instagram and some I posted in the past, you could end up as a clip that lives forever with all that you've contributed to the show. CT, when you're on tour, keep it in your pants. Thank you, Patrick, Bubba, boys.
That's
Cole.
where it stays, Patrick. It's in my pants right now. So I don't think it'll be hard to keep it in my pants.
You don't get smart with him. You know what he meant.
I'm not sure.
Wait, Ashley not Hispanic? I'm just saying she's not.
Hey.
She is from the Caucasoid Mountains. We love her. Digging that hole deeper and deeper,
Lexi Lex. I'm just, we're riffing here.
We're riffing. So anyway, since last week I was picketing today. I enjoyed Labor Day weekend. We had a few days off of not picketing, and we went to a friend's barbecue on Monday. We went to see a movie that's pretty popular, starring a Black actor who makes a ton of money per movie. And did you have any shows? Yeah, he had a really funny show at the Comedy Store. Saturday. Really, really, really funny guy. Make sure you check him out. Yeah, I'm always proud. Friend of the show. I'm always proud to be his woman when I watch him on stage, because imagine going to support somebody who bombs.
Woo!
And then they walk out holding your hand and everybody's looking at you like, this is who you chose. So it's always great to have somebody that has a good talent.
I appreciate that. You know what's wild? I'm thinking about when Lexi Lex and Green Ranger came to see me perform, and even when Tay came to see me in Baltimore. I'm very funny, but it's like the algorithms don't show my stand-up any love. Like, I'll do crowd work clips like I see any of the white boys do, and their clips will blow up. And my clips don't pop. And I'm like, I'm literally showing you this moment. And it's very fun. But it's like, this is what I've been doing. I've been testing out things.
Okay.
So I'll post a stand-up clip to see how much traction it gets. Then I'll post a clip of me doing like a reaction to something. Oh, this is on Instagram. And I'll see the Instagram video blow up immediately. Like, it's like 10, 20, 30, 50,000 views, whatever. And then the stand-up clip will be under 10. And you're like, why is the algorithm hating on my comedy? It's like they don't want the world to see it.
So that my mom says, no le gusta, which means you don't like it.
No le gusta? I love that.
I'm always looking for CT stand-up, and there's very little.
Thanks,
Jarrell
Barbara.
Weeks TV says.
Thanks, Jarrell, for even looking. But here's the thing. It's out there, bro. I got it on my shorts. I got it on my Facebook Reels. I got it on Instagram, TikTok, but they don't show it to y'all. And I don't know what that is. Maybe one clip will break through. They used to break through.
They will again, baby. And one thing I want you to realize is that even when you do your side-by-sides, or you have like something funny behind you and you're riffing about it, that's stand-up too, because you've gotten jokes that you're saying about something that other people might not have thought of, and it's just you and your thoughts, and it's hilarious. So don't ever think that doesn't count as people finding your comedy and enjoying it.
I appreciate that, and I thank you. Big depression week. However, a big depression week. But guys,
I offered you catfish and cake.
Oh, that's how I knew that I was on to something. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if a lot of you guys deal with this, but when you're having a bad day or a bad week, or in my case, not the best 2023, you end up being like, oh, comfort food city. But I've really been in that gym, and I'm like, I cannot just eat catfish and cake. No, I'm good. I'm going to eat something healthy. And I did. But it's funny because that's how I knew growth had happened. Because any other day, I'd be like, yeah. But when I read it yesterday, I was like, oh my God, not today. Maybe on the weekend or something. But that brings me to my next point. Today is Wednesday. Monday, a good friend of ours, friend of the show, Scandalous, a.k.a. Dominic Oliver, our good friend. Everybody knows Scandalous.
Mom calls me Dom on his Instagram page.
Yeah, we all know Dom. So Dom, he was over the house watching the WWE pay-per-view with me on this past Saturday. And I told him, hey man, I see you got some muscle on you, my guy. Whatever you want to smoke, come get it. Like, come work out with me one day. He was like, all right, bet. I had been bragging to Tanj the rest of that weekend. I'm like, I can't wait till Monday so I can get this boy to smoke. Ooh, I'm about to shut him down. We get there on Monday, and Monday was chest day. I'm running through the chest exercises, the chest machine, and with my chest exercises, Guy Tripp, I know you'll love this. So when I do the cable machine, I do upper, middle, and lower chest. And in between each workout, like every time we finish a rep, you got to do 5 pull-ups. So I thought I was going to shut him down with the pull-ups. Turns out he can do pull-ups. I said, okay, got something else for you. So we did chest and triceps. We did pull downs and overhead extensions. We got to the overhead extensions. I start seeing them shut down a little bit. That works the top and the bottom of your triceps. So we did that. Then we did a reverse grip. Now here's where it gets interesting for people who don't care about this. So we get to the sit down dip bar. That's when you're doing this, right? He's keeping up with me. I said, we're going sudden death. Let's see who can do the most without, let's see who can do the most and get a certain number. So first I did 23. He did 24. I said, okay. Next, I said, I'm going to do 31 because I wanted that number to be in his head. He's like, bet. I did 42 because I knew that my number was going to be 40, but he thought my number was going to be, 32. He got to 17. I was like, yes, it took a while, but I knocked him out.
Autumn Reed says, Dom used to be a boxer. Challenging him was not the best idea.
It wasn't, but I still won. And I'm going to win today because today is going to be biceps. And his stamina is incredible because he boxed, like Autumn said.
Bandersnatch says, LOL, Dom has a great upper body. You should have got him on leg day.
You know what's funny? My legs are very strong, but I don't want to make my legs bigger.
So keeping the show, somebody said, is he your lover? So I'm just showing them the screen. The ring? Says real life married couple. So keeping the show related to relationships.
Who calls somebody a lover?
I don't know. They look like they're in another language because their name is Silvanto Trovoto. So,
is he your lover?
Ron, it's a Marriage Go Around podcast. It's about relationships. They literally just speak about relationships, not skits. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that because Ron Douglas doesn't know. But anyways, as I was saying before the workout story, I was saying I'm really proud of him because he's really funny and it makes me feel good to not be leaving a comedy club with a man who just performed who isn't funny because it would be embarrassing. So my first question about relationships is, how do you or can you stay with someone if you don't believe in their dream? If you don't believe that they have what it takes to make it, or that you don't think that what they think they're going to be good at, like if they're, a rapper and you think they don't have bars, or if they're a singer and you think they don't stand out from any other singer, or they're not really applying themselves, or they really want to get their doctorate degree, but they keep putting off school. Like, how do you or can you stay with somebody if you don't believe in their dream?
I'm the worst person to ask this.
Oh, yeah, you actually have an example of this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm the worst person to ask about this because, first, let me just say, I think if you as a spouse believe in your spouse,
okay,
then the rest will figure itself out. As long as you believe in them, the rest will work itself out. Because, just like so many celebrities that it takes 20 plus years for them to seem like an overnight success.
Most of them.
The world doesn't know how great they are until we know how great they are. But their spouse believed and knew it long before we did. I say that to say, if your spouse believes, cool. For me, I dated a few women, but I was with a young lady that was acting and she was always going on these auditions and she was never booking anything or even getting callbacks. And I was. And she broke down to me one day and was like, yo, it's hard, being honest, to see you continuing to book things and I'm not booking things. And you also have stand-ups. You got other stuff that you can do. I just do this thing and I'm not progressing at it. And I was like, hey, you got to, keep the faith. I had never seen her act, by the way. I had never seen her act. And then there was a situation where I saw her act. And at the time, I was like, ugh. Like she couldn't deliver.
Comedy or drama?
It was comedy.
Okay.
But acting is acting. If you're a great comedic actor, chances are you can do drama because they're two sides of the same coin. But acting is what I was looking for. And I was like, right? So, we weren't together shortly after that. But fast forward, she's been booking stuff. So like she's grown.
You fast forward.
I was out of there.
You fast forward through the shortly Shortly after.
What's that?
So did you lose interest in her because she wasn't someone that you saw succeeding in her dream, and then you broke up with her?
Yes. Well, unfortunately, I'm not a good person, and that shows that. I mean, it's just like I'm attracted to power. I'm attracted to powerful women that are confident, and that carries things. So it's like when you start, and I'm not saying when somebody isn't vulnerable. I'm not saying when somebody's vulnerable that I see that as weakness. I don't. I'm talking about confident. Like I don't care. Let me tell y'all as the internet. Is this camera on me?
Yes, baby. That's your camera.
All right, this is me.
Mm-hmm. Look at the red light.
I don't care if none of my videos get seen by billions of people. I don't care if when there's a list of who's your favorite comedian or who do you think deserves a TV show or who's the funniest this. I don't care if my name is not mentioned. You know why? Because I know I am the greatest. Woo! And that's a different level of confidence and belief in yourself. So it doesn't matter what the world tells me. I know I'm the best. So once they catch on, then it's like, oh, great, you caught on. But before then, I'm not about to diminish my light because you don't believe it.
Amen, amen.
So if you're in a relationship with somebody that doesn't believe that about themselves.
So what made you depressed if you know you're the greatest?
The thing that made me depressed was, man, we are being candid on this show today.
Tell me briefly without going too
without going too sentimental, candidly, the thing that made me depressed was I feel a lack of movement in my professional world. So that lack of movement leads you to reveal who you truly are. They always say, you know, the you that's up is not the real you. The real you, the truth comes out when you're doing badly.
Yeah.
And I've been realizing this entire year who the real me is. And he's a lot like the guy who's, when everything is going well. The problem is just, you get a chance to look at, the thing that made me depressed was looking at how I've treated some and how you don't get that back from those people. Mm-hmm. But you get it from other ways. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, I'm so grateful for Team CT all day. I'm so grateful for Team Tanjareen and Team Reen and whatever you call your people, because you guys have meant more to me and done more for me and with me than the people that I could physically touch.
Right, the people you know in real life.
Yeah, so just those types of things.
We appreciate that. Lexi Lex says, CT, we appreciate your transparency. Obviously, we all believe in and support you. You just got to wait for the rest of the world.
The waiting game.
Strong arm emoji. We love you. Ashley, yeah, show us, baby. You have to move that sleeve up, baby.
Well, it's not as defined as it should be yet. And that's the thing. Like this, let me tell you something. This arm is crazy, but the definition isn't where it needs to be.
Oh, but I see that definition up from there to there. I see that.
You know what? And this is all natural.
That's a different
guys.
muscle you work.
If I got on steroids, this will be different.
All right. Well, let's go back
They'll be cut up.
So let's see. The YouTube space kind of holds you guys back in a way. We need to get you on AGT, CT. Jarrell Week said, you know, my friend Barry Brewer,
friend of the show,
is on AGT. He's in the finals. I hope that you guys voted for him so we can see if he moves on. I see the real UCT, a wonderful husband and great comedian actor. Big bro, Slick Tafari said, what's up?
I'm an all right husband, I think.
Strangers support you more than people you know. Shake my head. That's life, man. Yeah. Great power couple, good knowledge. It's obvious you two appreciate us, and it makes us go harder for y'all. Thank you, Guy Trip.
Let me elaborate on that. You know, I think I'm just an okay husband because I remember there's an image of a husband that I have from when I was little. Man, this guy, his name is Corey Smoot. It's a crazy last name, but Smoot. But he was like a mentor to me in my high school years. and he lived like 2 miles up the street, and he worked at the school, and his wife was on this pedestal. I don't know if they had any kids yet, but like his wife was on this pedestal, and just the way he spoke of her and just the way he did things was always like my wife, my wife, my wife. And I was like, wow, that's incredible. I knew he was an amazing husband. Now, mind you, this is just in front of me. He could have been, I don't want to say that on here because this is the internet, but he could have not been a great husband. But in my head, that was the image of what an amazing husband was. And I think I do okay.
Well, I think you do great.
Thank you.
You do. It's just like when somebody has their first child. They didn't take a class on it. They didn't get a license for it. They're doing the best they can. I think you're giving me your best. I'm giving back my best.
That second child, though, they hit the world.
They were like, I was way doing the most over here. Second child.
Autopilot.
Exactly.
Oh, you want to take the trash out? Oh my God. You know what I mean? But you figured it out.
Reggie. That chandeliering.
Hey.
Thank you, Reggie, for
Appreciate you, my guy.
always making us laugh. So let me go back to that original question I had about relationships. Then I'm going to read all the responses you guys had quickly. And then we're going to get to the now two people that are waiting in the green room. Monty's in the building. What's up, Monty? As men, it's great that we downgrade ourselves for more growth. That's what Guy Tripp said about what you're saying. Kent says, saying you're just okay is a sign you're much more. It means you'll keep trying and improving. I like that. See. I like that.
Let's see.
Slick Jafari says, you're that for a lot of us, CT, because we look at y'all like marriage royalty.
Wow.
100 emoji. Oh,
that was very sweet, man. That's very kind.
Y'all got a nice liquor shelf. Listen. And there's some moonshine in that gallon jar right there. Y'all can't see that today, can't y'all? Oh my goodness. When you performing in Orlando. Patrick, this is not the time. We'll talk about what he's performing at the end of the show. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, folks, this is episode number 57 of the Marriage Go Round podcast. He's awake and having a great time. And today, the topic
you can't even yawn. I didn't plan it. It just happened.
I didn't complain.
That was a complaint.
Happened. A complaint could have been.
Complaint department.
That's not even how it goes.
That's not how it goes?
It goes, another complaint. But you haven't had one today, so good job. This is episode 57 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your hosts, Tanjareen and CT. Yes, we are a real life married couple. Because I was talking about how much I'm proud of him when I go watch him perform stand-up comedy, I asked the question to you about relationships. Can you, or how do you stay with somebody in a relationship if you don't believe in their dreams, if you don't think they have what it takes to make it, if you don't think they have enough drive or enough talent to make it in what they say they're going to do? Can you stay with that person or not?
What was your answer?
My answer is, you know what?
What?
I can't be serious with them.
Okay.
If they are good in bed, I can probably just make them a friend with benefits. In fact, I have made them a friend with benefits, but I wouldn't be serious with them because serious means I'm taking them places with me. I'm introducing them to people that I care about. We're spending holidays together. We're talking about marriage. So
you know what? That's crazy.
What?
Because you dated a rapper, and it wasn't until this very moment that I realized you've never played any of his music. And everybody knows good music is good music. You play it no matter what, and you have not played it. And that's wild. And you just described exactly what y'all's relationship was. You never really introduced. Wow, Tanjareen, you are a cold piece.
Did you want me to say who I was talking about, or did you want me to use discretion?
How would they know? I didn't even say anything specific.
You said I dated a rapper.
Yeah, you dated a rapper. You from here. You know like 1,000 rappers.
But I only dated one, according to what you just said.
Which is funny.
So that one that watches this show is going to be like, oh, man, she didn't believe in me.
No, we don't even know, because I'm about to tell you this. There was one rapper that you dated that died. Love his music.
I play his music, and that was a singer, and I still play his music.
That's what I'm saying.
It was great.
You're a gold piece. They should have you in the freezer.
So let me see what you guys are saying about if you could date somebody who, that was a while ago.
Read it all. We got time.
No, we don't, baby. You said you had somewhere to be in 24 minutes.
Yeah, me and Scandalous, I'm about to give them that work on
my
arms. Hella pause.
I'm sitting this the camera on.
Hella pause. Hey, yo.
I'm about to give him that work. Let me find these. Okay. Dang, what's so many things that came through after the yoke. Okay, here we go. I'm finding the comments that you guys were saying back then.
It's even pause if you say it in the gym. We give them their work in the gym. Oh, that's where y'all go? No.
Pause. Okay, it could always be worse. Imagine being a stripper that bombs and your girl is there with you. LOL.
Hey, yo, I went to a strip club once, and this girl was so bad. She kept trying to come over and get my attention because I was the only one there. I was the only guy in the club at this time that was like on the floor. She was dancing, and I was just looking away.
That's embarrassing.
She came towards me, and I was like, hey, what's up? Hey.
Embarrassing.
It was trash.
All right, let me find it. Okay, Ashley White says, absolutely not. You're supposed to support them regardless how out of reach it is. You must be there and still help them and support them. That's her answer. Lexi Lex says, LMAO, are they actually talentless or do they have the talent and you aren't a true believer? I'm going to say they're talentless in your eyes. Because if they had the talent,
and that's worse.
It would make you a true believer. So you don't think they have what it takes. Jordan Taylor says you must share your dream, with that person so you can make both a reality. That's nice. Andrea Lilly, a lot of people are about to lie because they stand with somebody whose rap dream hadn't died and they're 55. Ooh, Andrea Lilly. Tiara Tucker is in the building. She says, right, agree. I waved at her earlier. I don't know if she's still here.
Tiara?
Hey, let's see. It can't be fake. It can't be a fake belief. If they don't have it, you should let them know, Kent Henry says.
Don't ever crush somebody's dream.
Well, you broke up with somebody because you didn't believe in her dream.
I never crushed her dream. If I would have crushed her dream, we wouldn't be able to be cool. I wouldn't crush somebody's dream unless we were in an argument.
Good to know.
That's why you got that. Like that's, and I'm wrong for that. But that's what I'm saying.
You're wrong for that. Oh my gosh. Jarrell Weeks is wrong too. He says, my wife wants to be a writer, and about 15 years ago, she wrote a sci-fi sex book that I found pretty embarrassing. Oh.
That could have been massive if you gave her some direction. That could have maybe, or encouragement, that could have become something else. It could have been one of
15?
The three.
15
Science
years
fiction,
ago, sci-fi
sex
book. So you're saying he should have given her notes 15 years ago. Maybe by now she would have grown to become an amazing writer.
Or help her find her audience. I'm going to blame it on him.
Okay. So like Mercedes on Millennials, the show that I'm on that I'm not promoting, she wasn't booking ish on the show. You're right, Lexi Lex. Thank you for watching the show. No, you start to look at them funny. Will not support or start sleeping with one eye open, LOL. I think conversation before marriage needs to happen, LOL. You 35 talking about I'm the next Tupac. So y'all are going hard on these rappers. So basically y'all saying you can't be a successful rapper if you start too late. Yes.
This is what I'll say. Everything is a young person's game, right? Everything is a young person's game. But hear me out. When something is new to you, you're young at it. Mm-hmm. So if you approach anything brand new to you with brand new energy, the odds of you succeeding are extremely high. So it's not so much as, and I'm not a rapper, but it's not so much as he started rap at 35, how dare you? It's more like, okay, you started rap at 35. Are you giving this all of your energy now that you've discovered it? It's no different than your parents after they retire and they find something new after retirement. It's a new energy they're approaching with it. So it's not the age. The thing that you guys should probably think is if a person has been driving trucks for 20 years, and at 40, he says, all right, I'm about to go back to my initial position. Then what are you doing? Because you've had all this knowledge and you're not approaching it with new energy. You're going back at a new game plus because you've done it already. Compared to, all right, you've been driving a truck for 20 years. Now you're about to own your own company, which is still a new energy. But rapping at 35, I mean, look at BT, who plays between the ages of 25 and 40.
And someone else's example was 55, rapping at 55.
Yeah, rapping at 55.
I would love to see that, actually.
BT Kingsley is not a spring chicken, but he looks younger. And BT Kingsley, we've all watched him get even better at rap in only 2 years.
Yes.
So I think it's just about when something is new energy that you're approaching it with. Me, I didn't start doing Instagram until I was 30. So it's like you look at these kids that started 15, you know what I'm saying, or at 12.
Get rich by 22.
Yeah, but here I was old by standards, and it was brand new energy to me.
Randy Wanzer says, I wonder where Barack would be if Michelle gave up on his dream. Emoji. Ooh, LOL. Let's see.
You want to be the president? The president. You don't want to just be the councilman?
Typical Black woman. That's making me think of the show with the drug dealer who had a wife who didn't want him to get out the game while he was trying to get in the game, produced by 50 Cent. Did you tell her that it wasn't a good book since it's been so long? Lexi Lex wants to know.
He didn't say it was a bad book. He said it was embarrassing.
He said it was pretty embarrassing.
And we don't know if he meant embarrassing for him. Like, my lady's writing this kind of stuff.
Sci-fi, sex, comedy.
Right.
Autumn Reed says, music or acting? They get 6 to 9 months to show progress. You know she's going to always give you statistics. They get 6 to 9 months to show progress. Education or job promotion, 18 to 24 months. After these periods, reality must be checked and conversations had. What's progress, though? Because there's a lot of actors who audition every day for a couple of years before they book something. So with Autumn Reed, it's 24 months. Time is up.
What if at the 25th month, he booked a tour, but you got him out of 24 months?
And that can happen. Reggie says sometimes someone's dream might be a long wait. I'll stay through thick and thin. Reggie Williams, you're a good man. You're a good man. And you have a wife who is an entrepreneur. So I'm sure there was some ups and downs before she reached what she was rooting for. Let's
Trial
see.
and error too.
Let me go down to the bottom and see what y'all are saying. And let me get to these people in here. Some folks have started out later in life and reconsidered the greatest. Look at Samuel L. Jackson. He started and got his big break at around his early 40s and is considered one of the best and also the highest grossing actor ever. Thank you for the fun urban fact. Autumn Reed, when you're young, under 30, you're more likely to support unrealistic goals. But once you start thinking long-term about life and where you need to be as you age, you don't want to deal with BS.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
I don't see myself dating anybody outside of Tanjareen, but I don't see myself in my 30s even dating a woman that's talking about what she's trying to do. It's like, hey, I've been there, baby girl.
But you said it's not too late. They can start something new when they get
No, what I just said is something different, which is dating somebody now I understand how older women didn't date young men. Because it's like, look, I've dated the guy you're trying to be before. I don't want to date this guy again. I get that now.
Okay. I know a woman who can sing, but she just is not as good as she thinks. CT, should I not be honest? What would you suggest? How would you suggest handling that?
Great question, man. Here's the honest answer. Singing, anything music is subjective because who's to say there are people who love Whitney Houston. There are people who love Sade. There are people who love Tina Marie. There are people who love her. These are all different singers completely. So I would say if she believes she can sing, there's a guy named Jeremiah out right now. He has nothing but hits. And he doesn't have a voice like Mario, but he's made millions of dollars off music. So your lady could make millions of dollars off music. I think that you should help her find her audience and her sound.
That's what we saw in concert with 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
50, Busta Rhymes, Jeremiah, Chris Brown got on stage. Let's see. Jarrell says, my problem with the book is that I didn't want people looking at her like a freak. So it might be well written.
That's what I'm saying. If he would have just encouraged her to find her audience, she could be J.K. Rowling right now.
Ashley White said Jeremiah can get it. All right, let's go to the people. Sam is not the measuring stick to go into acting at 50. There will never be another Samuel. Never be another Michael Jackson. LOL.
Also, he didn't go into acting at that age. He just succeeded at that age.
Monty says, so I can start my acting career at my age, 29 through 31 now?
Yeah, there's a woman who booked her first acting role in Black Panther, and she was 90.
Oh, that's right. And she died right after the first one.
Right after the first one. Unfortunate. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. People just follow your passion. Don't ever waste time doing that. People just follow your passion. You don't ever waste time doing that. And even if you don't make it, you are still following your heart. That's sweet, Marshall.
Yeah, man, follow your heart because you never know.
We got a couple of memes we can read, but let's get to the people in the...
There she, oh, okay, caught her at perfect time.
Oh, hey, she's been twerking the whole time since the show started. She was in here before us. Hey. Hi.
Oh. Hey, I was literally, when I was waiting for y'all, I literally was on my bed and stood up and started twerking on my bed, so.
Oh, let me see. I don't believe you.
She goes over to the bed.
I got little.
Get it, Ashley White. Get it. Get it. They about to be in them DMs. Brothers loving a big Caucasian woman.
She got the same color walls we got.
She does. She does. And that's all you're going to know about her house. Okay. No pictures to my husband.
I wouldn't. Oh, that's all you're going to know about her house. Got it. I'm like, I'm not about to come to North Carolina. It's out there.
She been backstage. Tanjareen is such a bad influence. I know, Lexi Lex. She been backstage getting a twerk workout in. Yes, she has. Miss Cheryl is laughing. Monty says, wow, with her this emoji. Oh, yeah. He does need singing lessons, Randy. We saw him live and he sounded terrible. Anyway.
That versus battle, yeah.
I got a real question to ask you, but what, Ashley? Omari Smooth Center, click the link. All right, welcome to the show. We have a little bit of time left. Please tell us where you're calling from and what you would like to say or ask about relationships.
Hey, I'm Ashley. Hey, as they say, I am a friend of the show, damn near their co-host, darn near their, excuse me. Hey, quick question. So, how would you say if you and your partner, and you know your partner has been through the most, whether it's trial tribulations, how would you handle them and their triggers, and how would you let them know and reassure them that they are safe with you instead of pushing them away, if that makes sense?
That's a great question, because we actually know somebody who's going through that and breaking up with somebody because they had been through so much. And they were told by their therapist, I shouldn't be dating anybody right now. I need to heal myself. I shouldn't have got into this relationship with you, but you're such an amazing person that I did it anyway, but I shouldn't have because I'm not ready. So the first question I would ask is, has this person done any therapy? Has this person done any self-reflection? Has this person read books or talked to somebody or journaled or figured out what they can do for themselves first before they enter into something, worried about if somebody's going to push one of their triggers? Because you're going to be walking on a mine, military mines, trying your best not to make this person cry or cuss you out or hit you because of what they had happened to them in the past. Let's see. A question about trials and tribulations after a bad twerk makes this the greatest show. Lloyd Fitz, go sit in the corner.
Lloyd, what up?
It's a great question, Lexi Lex says, and her twerk was great. That's why she looked so shocked at what she said. Compare triggers. Oh, so you want her to compare her triggers to the person who has triggers? Is that what you mean? What is your answer, baby?
Well, first, Lloyd, in defense of Ashley, I think what you're judging is when she jumped on the bed. But you got to understand.
That was my favorite part.
She got the squeaky bed. She had to maintain her balance, and her mama's downstairs. You don't need all of this stuff going on. And I know what you were thinking, Ashley, but I'm judging the one off the bed, which is fire, as always.
I like the one on the bed. And Eslis, however you say it, Asil says, Ashley got a lot of energy for this time of day. She's single with no kids, right?
Yep.
Look at him trying to get in the DMs. Comparing triggers is crazy.
No, it's good. What's the question again?
The question is, how do you deal with somebody if they've been through trauma and you're worried about triggering them while you're in the relationship? I say they need to get healed first. Or at least 80% healed.
That's not as realistic, because you can't determine when you're going to meet somebody, and you can't just assume they're going to take a break from you, go get therapy, get healed, come back, and still be single.
But if they're not for you, they're not for you.
True. My answer is I ask a lot of direct questions. So I definitely would ask, what are your triggers? What are some of your traumas? Because I asked that soon. I asked that extremely, extremely early on, because I want to know if I can deal with you, let alone what you're dealing with. Like if you got some kind of trauma, for example, well, I don't even know if I can share can I share
about me?
Yeah.
They don't like my neck touched?
Yeah.
Because I've been strangled?
Okay.
Well, actually, I didn't like my neck touched before I got strangled.
Okay. So she don't like her neck touched because she was strangled. So it's like something like that is an adjustment, right? something else that's an adjustment is just being in a woman's hair, like, you know, being in a black woman's hair. So yeah. So it's like, there are just different things that you have to ask so you know about. And if you can deal with them, like I can deal with not touching her neck because I'm just not a person who chokes women. So it's like, oh, this is gonna be easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say get healed, or that person should get healed, because it's going to make things difficult for you. He's saying don't let them pass you by, because it could be, you know, you're going to miss out on a relationship. But I don't think that everybody is for everybody. So if that person hasn't healed, or at least worked on healing, or they're almost, you know, halfway through what feels like them feeling better about it, it's going to make things difficult for you. OMG, CT.
What'd I say?
Laughing after this combo is hilarious. Love how comfortable y'all are with each other. Thank you, Lexi Lex. If you compare triggers, it can bring more understanding and acceptance.
Yeah.
Healed triggers are healthy boundaries. Kent says they definitely need healing as long as they're moving. Oh, it moved up, moving toward healing. I can work with it. That's how I feel.
Tanjareen helped me heal.
But I'm on a journey, and you helped me heal. But I'm on a journey of healing, and they are not. It will never work. There will be no peace. That's a great point.
I was just open to learning different ways when I got with Tanjareen. Like I was just a big yeller at everything, and then she made me look at myself one day. She's like, "Why are you yelling?" And I was like, "Why am I yelling?"
Leon says, "I love that y'all can laugh at each other and support at the same time." Thank you very much, Leon.
Also, the word strangled is hilarious.
Yeah, he choked me out. He was he thought something was about to happen, it didn't, and he decided to choke me out. But my what I wanted to say is, when I was praying for the man that I wanted, I made a list of the things that the traits that he had, and I thanked God for them in present tense. Thank you that my man is this. Thank you that my man is that. And one thing that I said was open-minded. And you've been very open-minded and understanding to things that I try to share with you, and we grow together because of that. If you had been closed-minded, you know, we would.
What is that, vegan? I ain't eating that.
Exactly. We would have butt heads a lot. Anything else, Ashley?
Yeah, so this is not in Charlotte. This is in Wilmington. I'm taking care of the house right now. But
Okay.
the reason why
She having guests. That's why she said that.
Oh.
I know what it is, Ashley. I read between the lines. Go ahead. What's up?
The reason why I ask, because I always wonder, like, if, say, with the things I've been through, like, say, would I be able to, like, I would love to have kids in the future. Would I be able, with all the things that I've gone through, would I be able to be a great mother? I always wonder, would I be a great mother, a great wife to somebody? Even though I would give them love, but would I be a great mother? If that makes sense.
Yes.
So,
I guarantee you would be a great mother and a great wife.
Yes.
I can tell you that off top.
Yes. And whatever you've been through, I feel like you've shared some of it with me. You may have shared it with other people. Talking about things gives you some therapy, as long as it's not the point of every conversation you have and it's like going on and on and on. Like, we have a friend who's going through therapy to heal from what her mother had put her through, and she's always telling us that she's healed, but every conversation she's down and she's saying something mean about her mother.
Her mom got a number on her.
So I'm like, okay, you say you're healed, but you still keep talking bad about your mom, and we're not even talking about moms in this conversation, but she's still in the forefront of your head. So there's a difference between actually getting the therapy you need and it's working, or you needing to continue to get it a little bit longer. But I feel like you're always in a great mood. You're always giving.
Very nurturing woman.
I think you'd be an amazing mother and an amazing wife. And I know the stuff that you've gone through, if you're not sure if you're over it, then by all means, go online and find some free counseling and see if you can talk about it some more, and see if there's some things you can do physically or verbally to get you past it. Because you've been out there finding you some men to date, and it's time for you to apparently get into a relationship, huh?
Yeah.
I think Ashley will be an awesome mother. All that energy you got, girl, Randy says.
Facts.
Ashley, you know sports. That's most men's dream. A woman that knows sports, Reggie Williams says. She's one of the biggest players in the sports lounge in my Discord. Monty loves me. It is. I really be overwhelmed when I smell a musty person. Oh, Monty said musty is her trigger.
That should be everybody's trigger.
No, actually it was Andrea Lilly. Musty smell is my trauma trigger. That's funny. Anything else, darling? We got 2 more people in the green room.
yes, okay, quick. So I just want to say, you have a powerful, amazing, beautiful queen beside you, CT. Her name is Tanjareen Thomas. Hello. And but also just know you are not just an okay husband. You are a wonderful husband to Tanjareen, and a Tanjareen is an amazing wife to you, TT. Just always remember, because y'all just so beautiful together. I always tell folks, like, my favorite comedian couples like is Tangerine and CT. Like, I love them. They so like they mesh together. They're like so compatible. They them. And I was like, I would love to have like that marriage like them. Man, sheesh. I can smile. I be funny. Like,
She's so funny. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'll see you in my Discord another time. Shake it, shake it, shake it on the way out. Hit that button. Elsa says, I'm triggered. If the man who strangled Tange is still alive, let's circle back and hold him accountable. Never too late. I appreciate that. And he is. He's actually a comedian now. Being a good mother, showing up is half the battle. True. What's up? I'm going to therapy at first. It was court order, but I continue it after my case was done. LOL. Hey, Leon, whatever it takes to get you in is what matters. Let's go to this person who will be quick because they've been on here before. Hi, welcome to the show. It's Cobra. Cobra equals a king/real one. Facts. What up?
These are facts.
So, first thing first, I'm going to give you a little update. I've been working through the job. Job's been treating me well, and I got the ladies after me already. So,
he got a lazy after me?
The ladies after him.
Oh, the ladies after me. Sorry, got it. Go
ahead. But I'm taking my time to get to know them. It's one thing after another, but I'm taking my time. So ain't no rush.
Let everybody who doesn't know who you are know how tall you are.
Ladies and gentlemen of the show, if y'all know me, it's King Tay, Cobra Tay, a king, a real one. I am 6'5". 170. And I will give you these hands if you mess with who I love, okay?
All right, Cobra, say, what's your question about relationships?
My question is, how would you... my question is, if you are attracted to a certain someone, and you know many others have tried, like, you hear women say all the time, oh, I've heard that before, or I heard this before. So how would you stand out with an original, say, like, if you're trying to get to know her, how would you stand out from the other people who have tried to talk to her?
I got two things that come to mind. The first one is Tony Baker, friend of the show. Actual friend of ours, was at our wedding and all that stuff. He is a very funny comedian. He actually took a whole year to do open mics or make sure he was on a stage every single day for a year before he got to the point that he is now, where he's got all these followers and all this popularity, and he's selling out shows around the country. He says when people tell him he's funny, he knows he's funny, so it makes him uncomfortable. He doesn't know what to say back. He doesn't really like hearing it because he knows he's funny. If you come up to him and say, I love your dimples, he'll get giddy because he doesn't get that compliment a lot. So you have to find something to say about the person that they're not used to hearing. And there's also a meme I saw this girl post that's kind of hood, but I agree with it. And it said, if you can get me to laugh, you can get me to do anything to you.
Jesus.
And I was like, whoo.
Knock.
So I think that if compliments aren't working because she's getting compliments all the time, compliment something about her that not most people notice. He's always complimenting my doggone chin.
Oh, such a great chin.
My cheeks. He used to make fun of my calves, but he also likes my calves. So he finds different things to compliment me about. But if you can make her laugh, which we know how funny you are, that would be something that maybe another person wasn't able to do. You freestyle rap to her and have it have something to do with her, and she'll be cracking up laughing.
Tanjareen always gets compliments on like her skin and her body, and I'm always like, yo, your clavicles are crazy.
Yeah, he likes these. Y'all hear that? That's how I feel about a man that can make me laugh, Andrea Lilly. All right,
it's so hollow because you have no heart inside.
I'm just didn't want to give it to you. So if she is ugly, I should say she is beautiful. Asking for a friend for a can't be quiet. If she's used to getting a certain compliment, find something else about her beauty.
Yeah.
Not Not all the way the other way. LMFAO. I told my wife her nostrils were sexy. 15 years later, Reggie, the nostrils. I always tell my son to compliment something small but meaningful and then walk away. Ooh, your son finna kill him. Oh, the walk away. Oh, he cracks himself up. Yes, he does. Oh, snap. It was
hilarious.
I thought they were together. I just remembered they were together. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I love Tanjareen's cast. Leave me alone, Monty. All right. Anything else before we get you out of here? We got one more person in the green room.
Just wanted to say that Tanjareen, you always are a great wife to CT, and CT, you got the queen that everybody wants, brother. So you the luckiest man in the world. Y'all are the GOAT married couple. Both doing comedy, both married. So hey, congrats to both of y'all. I mean, keep on doing what you do. And we see the gun show CT. I mean, we out here too, man. We out here too. You feel me? We out here too.
That's definition.
65170 with biceps, y'all. There we go. What was Tay's question? Jazzy rewinded. He wanted to know how to get somebody's attention if you are saying the same thing that they're used to hearing. And we already answered them. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much, Cobra Tay. We'll see you online. You might be playing something online.
In a couple weeks.
Okay.
All right, man.
Peace.
All right.
A mosquito just bit me.
We've been bit since we went to our friend's house.
Man, I just got 4 bites on my leg right now.
Yeah, I got a bite on my leg.
What the heck? We went to that barbecue. No, it can't be from that barbecue.
It's gotta be.
Oh man.
How else would you explain it?
Oh my God. This
you went to the front door, right?
What's up, guys? That was 3 hours ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm sorry. We have almost out of time, but we love Omari Full Spinners in the building. We're not gonna do it, Jazz. We're not hooking them up.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We certainly can. Welcome to the show. Where are you calling
from?
I'm
with Cobra Tay. Y'all couple go. We happy for y'all. Hell yeah.
Man.
You can say hell. That ain't no cuss word. You can say that church hell. Anyway, let's get to the building. Get to the business, man. Am I wrong for dealing with a girl that my homeboy dealt with a long time ago?
How long ago?
She came on to me. This was happening yesterday. 3 years ago. Am I wrong for that? We ain't screwed. We just kissed. We was kissing, making out.
First of all, if you already kissed, listen. This is the thing. There's another reason that I'm the wrong guy to ask for this because I am you. I'm the guy that's like, hey man, as long as you didn't say you loved her, or as long as you don't have no, I did that too.
No, you don't even say that. You say if you're not on my list of homies, then anybody you've been with, I get to be with too. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
I mean, because me and this, not to cut y'all off, but me and this person got to fighting before. Because like when I was younger in my early 20s, I'm 30 now. In my early 20s or whatever, me and my girlfriend, my baby mama, we came home or whatever, and we went to one of our friends' house. And I'm trying to speed it up or whatever. And this dude was drunk, knocking on the door, asking, can he hit too? I'm like, what the hell? Then we end up getting a fight. So my thing is, it's like a payback for a payback.
Well, don't
you coming on to me. That's what I'm trying to say.
If you're doing it for the payback, then you're wrong. But if you're doing it because you genuinely like the girl and she genuinely likes you, then go for it.
She came on to him, he said. So you weren't even going to notice her.
She bought me alcohol last night.
She did what last night?
What'd you say, Tanjareen?
She did what last night?
I said she bought me alcohol last night. We was at a block party. We left the block party, went to 7-Eleven, talking, kissing in the car. Came back to the block party. Everything was popping. Then we got back to leave or whatever. And she was talking about we was gonna link up today, but I still feel just a little bit wrong about it.
It sounds like you about to smash.
I mean, I'm gonna get cooked and get got. I mean, I take a page out of CT's book. Hell.
Oh my goodness.
Hey man, listen, I will say this, and I learned this from a close friend who was on the list, but I wanted this girl, and I knew her before I knew him. No, I knew her before I knew that they were a thing ever. And they stopped dealing with each other. And I knew she wanted me, and I wanted her. And then I was like, man, let me just ask him. I was like, hey man, is it cool if I
And that's the funny part, CT, because the dude said he don't care about her no more or whatever. Me and him still cool, but he said, "Go ahead, do your thing." I asked him recently, but when I was just in Richmond or whatever, because y'all know I'm from the DMV area. But when I was in Richmond and me and him chilled or whatever, he told me, "Hey, if she want to holler at you, I don't care about her no more." But I still feel like
you got permission.
Wait, how long? You said you asked him that a while ago. How long ago did you ask him that?
I asked him probably like a couple months ago.
Well, I ain't gonna keep asking you, so you can do it. You got permission. I ain't about to keep every few weeks be like, "Hey, is it cool still?" Go do it. He said yes.
Marshall says you must care about the brother. You about to break bro code.
Hey, he about to break her back, and that's what he should.
Hey, lay her down, ain't it?
Lexi Lex says, why is he calling in to see if he's wrong before the smash session? So is she on her way over?
I mean, I ain't gonna tell all that. I mean,
Jazzy says smash with the bucket hat on because chicks dig bucket hats. That is ridiculous.
You got to keep the hat on.
Autumn Reed says nope. Bro/girl code runs out after 1 year single or after any relationship longer than 90 days.
That is not the truth.
That's not true. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said, y'all.
Okay, well then we say do it and report back to us. Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be worth it. I heard she got that mac and cheese. It sounds like mac and cheese.
I heard it's hilarious.
First of all, just ask yourself, how close are you to this guy? And if he really didn't tell you the truth, if he really does end up holding it against you and he's upset with you, is it worth you stop being friends with him? Is it worth it?
I mean, it's just like this. So we got to fight again. We got to do what we got to do. I mean, hey.
Are you friends after you fight somebody?
Some people I am.
Okay.
I'm talking about close friends, like childhood friends. Like I got a small group of friends, small group.
Okay, and he's not one of the childhood small group of friends?
No, we went to high school. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, well, that's still a long-term friendship.
That's a long-term friendship, but you're 30, bro.
Yeah, you're 30.
You just want this draws.
You got to get the draws.
I know, right? Hey,
listen, bro.
Can I get to the yam?
Can I get to the yam?
Please,
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Show me
the way, because I got you, man. What do you say? Early in the morning when I wake up, I love to see your face with no makeup, girl. Because loving you wasn't part of the plan. I'm about to get off of here. I know y'all ready to leave, but yeah.
Yes, we got to go. But thank you
I'm
for
glad
that.
You clicked
that was
so
sooner. Funny.
I'm glad you clicked that sooner. Come in next week so we can talk about this, man.
Give me the green light.
We got to talk. Give me that green light.
Bye, Omari Smooth Spinner.
Bye, I love y'all guys. Bye.
We love you back. Thank you guys for watching today's show. Please leave a positive comment underneath this. If you're watching on YouTube, all your comments were on the live chat on the side. Now, please put one under the video after it processes. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a positive emoji under the Facebook page.
Favorite episode so far.
And we've had a great time. Please tell a friend and also look at the clips on when I post them and share those as well.
Yeah.
Peace.
Post some clips. Oh, new thumbs.